Right, motherfuckers, we
Back at it again.
This is the 2 Cents You Call It podcast.
One time for the one time.
I am your host, X, and I'm here with my brother from another mother, Dub. What's happening?
What's happening, my brother?
Hey, my brother, you know what it is.
We are back again on a Friday night for episode number 74.
74.
You know what it is. You can catch us on YouTube at the 2 Cent You Call It podcast. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you can see every single time we post. Ding. Also, for your listening pleasure, we are on Spotify, Apple Podcast, and Amazon Music. Busting out your eardrums every single week when we get around to it. 2, giving you an episode. So yeah, man. First things first, my brother. What's in your glass?
Whiskey neat. Keep it short, sweet, simple. Keep it simple, stupid. Kiss.
They don't learn that anymore.
But yeah, short, sweet, man. What you got over there?
Going with the fan favorite that I have been on for the last 2 shows now.
Okay.
The wine that is aged.
Is it a fan favorite or your favorite?
It's my favorite.
So who's the fan? Sticky requesting this.
Yeah, it's a.
We've been drinking the same thing for like 3 weeks.
It's fine. It's okay. Yeah. But you didn't have to call me out.
I'm just you just said it. I was like, all right. I don't know if that's how that works or not.
It's okay. It's wine aged in bourbon barrels, and it's my go-to now because I can coast on it. I ain't got to worry about.
Let me ask you this: how many times are you drinking it a week?
I'm not. So funny enough, because we're getting into weeks. So over the past week, I decided to start actively. Really actively watching what I consume. Okay. So first things first, my schedule ended up changing again. My work schedule. I think I told you that. Okay. And so when I first got in my position, I was working deep nights. So like going in nighttime, working overnight into early morning, right? Mm-hmm. And then my schedule ended up changing to like a second shift. Which, second shift is like afternoon into like the night. Mm-hmm. And I've always hated second shift anything, like, because I also work weekends. So I work, my Monday is basically Saturday. So my week starts on Saturday. And so with me working both Saturday and Sunday, like working that second shift basically takes out your entire life. Like, you don't have... when you get up, you know what I'm saying, you basically have a couple of hours before you have to be at work. And then you're at work while everybody else is doing stuff. And then by the time you get off, like, it's only time, even if you wanted to go out, you pretty much only have 30 minutes to an hour to be out with people if they are out. Gotcha. So I say all that to say that my schedule recently changed back to working deep nights. So I don't go in until 7 p.m. and I get off at 5 a.m.
So deep nights is like third shift.
Yeah, gotcha. Graveyard. Like it's what everybody call graveyard shift. And I love it.
Not miss them days.
Well, see, that's the thing. A lot of people don't like that shift, but I love that shift because, for one, and we'll talk about this a little later. Traffic. I do not deal with traffic, so when I'm going to work, everybody is coming my way. Gotcha. And then when I'm leaving from work and coming back home, everybody is going back into the city. So I don't have the issue of traffic. Like when I get up and go to work, I literally am 25 minutes into work, no traffic, and the same coming back. So I actually like the shift. I love the shift way better. I was going to say way more better, which is not good. I love the shift.
Judging over here, my brother.
I love the shift way better. And with that, I was getting to, like, I've started actively looking at what I'm consuming. Actively, my training schedule has been more productive on this schedule. Okay. Because before I was getting off at 1:30 in the morning. and ain't shit open at 1:30 in the morning but Waffle House and Whataburger. And
Sound fine to me.
and so now with getting off at 5 o'clock, like it allows me the freedom to actually have actually be able to do stuff when I get off because
Gotcha.
stuff is open at 5 o'clock in the morning. Like I can, if I want to, I can go to the gym, I can go to the grocery store. Like I can actively do stuff after work as a normal person would working days. Because stuff is open. When you go, what?
Because it's a what you call off of Harry Hines. It's a Waffle House off of Harry Hines. Is that Harry Hines? No, that's not Harry Hines.
That is Northwest Highway.
Nah, but down like
I know where you. I know where you.
Medical District is a Waffle House somewhere over there, but that's 35.
Jesus.
Close
Squirrel
enough.
brain. Yeah, but so
Local Tap and Table, that's over there too.
we not giving. You just
It's
promo.
a black owned business, I think.
Yeah,
Well, I think it's
can we get
black-owned
some
business.
black on coins then?
Well, y'all heard him. Y'all heard him. We try to help y'all out.
Yeah, but so yeah, that happened in the week. So my schedule changed. You asked me how many times do I drink this in the week, and honestly, I've limited myself to drinking only on Friday nights when we do the show.
Got
so
you.
I have not been drinking during the week. I will maybe occasionally hit a happy hour during the week every now and again, but for the foreseeable future, it's probably gonna be just once a week.
Okay.
Yeah, but I'm glad for the schedule change. It's allowing me to I think be more productive. So I'm happy with it, man. How was your week?
My week was it was interesting. So we didn't record last week,
Nope.
but I ended.
I was out of town.
You were out of town.
I'm gonna talk about that. Go ahead.
You want to keep? Well, you can talk about it.
Go ahead. Because I forgot.
Well, you were out of town, and then I decided that after work on Friday, I was going to get a hotel room. So
Oh yeah, how did that go?
it was cool. It was
Staycation.
probably the most expensive nap that I've ever taken. So I left the office. I drove to the hotel, which was literally across the street. Looked in the parking lot. I saw they was charging for parking. I was like, I'm gonna go park in the parking garage at my job and just
then
walk to the hotel because I'm not paying for valet and I'm not paying for parking.
Yeah.
So went in there, got a room. I found a good deal. It's like normally like $200 to $300 a night. Got it for like $100, and I was like, all right, I can do this.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, even then. But it was a 4-star hotel. It was
Yeah.
it was four,
I mean,
four or five, something like that.
Yeah, you deserve to splurge a little bit every now and again.
So got there, went in there. I got something to eat. I got some sandwiches. Went in there, went to sleep. Watched YouTube, not YouTube, but watched somewhere. Well, I can say YouTube on here because we're on YouTube.
Right.
Another streaming platform that I might just have to get rid of.
Yeah,
because this shit is getting as expensive as cable now with everything that I got.
Yeah.
Went in there, did that, went to sleep. One of my homies from San Antonio, she came in town
Okay.
for her niece's birthday. We hung out and stuff. We went to go.
Is she still in town?
Nah, she went back.
Okay.
Shout out to her. I think she's in Houston this weekend for her friend's birthday.
Houston, Atlanta, Vegas.
Woo. I know a lot of women. I befriend a lot of women that like to move around a lot. Our mutual friend, she's down in New
Houston.
Orleans this weekend.
The one from Houston?
Well, not originally from Houston.
No, I'm saying the one that's in Houston?
Yeah, it's in Houston.
Okay.
I could have sworn that I was falling in love with. Goodness. I'm attracted to busybodies. But yeah, so we went in, got drinks, over in that circle, over there in Addison and stuff, at that sushi spot. If you know what it is, you know what it is. If you don't, I'm sorry.
Hit a South Line.
Got drinks there, tried to pay for it. She was like, nah. We was fighting for the bill. She paid for it, and then we ended
Okay.
up going to that one spot that's like further closer to, I think it's Mumford. It's like next to opposite of antisocial and stuff. And got a couple drinks over there, and then I was like, all right, let me pay for these. And then after that, went back to the hotel. I slept, got back up, and then I had to go to a bank all the way in fucking Allen to sign for some shit.
Oh, did you got it taken care of?
I had to go yesterday back to it because when I got to the bank, signed the paperwork. When I got down to the bottom, you know, I'm in the accounting mind frame and stuff, and I did something on the date. And I was like, fuck. And I had to scratch the date out, and then I wrote the date again. So they called me this week, and it was like, okay, we can't accept it because you scratched the date out. Just come in and
Just, I hate when motherfuckers like. I hate when businesses do that shit.
Right.
Like they make it so inconvenient for you to take care of just one thing, and no matter how much it inconveniences you, like I don't understand why shit isn't just convenient to do.
Yeah.
Why, especially with as much technology as we have these days, like you can even do my CPA, man. Shout out to V. I will promote them. Shout out to Butler and Gatz CPA.
see, I tried.
No. That's because we know them. we know them. Nah. Shout out to Vince, my CPA. If you need your taxes done, it's tax season. He can get them done for you. But like with everything that we have these days, right? I just did my taxes with V, and everything was DocuSign. You know what I'm saying? He sent me a secure email. I sign it, send it back to the portal. Everything's good to go. Why? I'm trying to figure out why is that so hard, especially for major corporations. You act like you don't have the money or resources to do these things.
Hey, man, sometimes you just want to use their paper.
Yeah. They
I probably should just be like, you know what, print me a new copy of this just because. But I thought I would have been all right. But they was
but why can't you DocuSign it? What's the point?
Hey, my brother, I don't know. But I got to the bank, had to drive back there on Thursday, and then sign. Made sure. I looked, I was like, what is today? So I don't make mistakes. Because, you know, we still in that mode where you still put 2024 on everything. But when I originally signed, I was like, I put like 1994 or something. I don't know what the fuck I was on, but
mine just gone.
I was back in there. I guess I felt old. I was like, I wish I was a kid again. But yo, so I did that. Had another meeting and stuff like that. You know, just dealing with some stuff on that nonprofit side.
Gotcha.
And then I saw you earlier this week. Got me back up moving and shit.
Yeah. Well, you really can't say that I got you back up moving because the
Well, I mean, yeah, technically, I got myself back up moving. But I said,
because you requested that we do it.
if y'all do this, then I will get back up and moving.
Yeah.
So I mean, that was all good and stuff. So I mean,
Backtracking for a second.
Go ahead.
Did you, so as far as the staycation, because you don't, this is something that you don't normally do.
No. Got me some cutty last night. Nah.
This is something that you don't normally do. So
Nah, not at all.
Was it something? Do you feel like it was worth it? And do you feel like it was a self-care, a self-care type of deal?
It was a self-care type of deal. So you know, last year
room service.
Fuck no. I did enough with the $100 and something that I spent on that damn room.
God damn.
I was like, But I mean, it was a nice. I just saw the shower. I was like, all right, cool. I'm good with the shower. Took a shower in there.
Hey,
It was
a
like
good walk in at a hotel stay. Hey,
Waterfall, and then they had like the bar that you can. I mean, essentially it's just like a shower head that comes off, but it had like a flat bar where you can do that and change the speed on it, get all in your crevices, undercarriages and stuff. So I did that.
I'm so glad we have video now. Speaking of video, we have a random ass green screen behind us. We was trying. Look, y'all.
He was trying.
Bear with us.
He was trying to do some shit.
No, and it would have worked had we had time to test it.
Hey, it is what it is,
But
my
we-
brother.
but
No,
we
see, I see
didn't have time to
try to
test-
swing some shit back over. No,
But we didn't have time to test it.
but nobody
because
would even say nothing about it.
somebody would have said something about
Nah,
this
they
fucking
would be
green
like,
screen.
okay, shit, I
That
see
hoe
where they
green in the
no,
bitch.
No, they just like, I see where they going. You never know. I might be able to put some shit up in there.
Well,
in post.
if you can, then great. But if you can't, I'm
Then
explaining
it's
to
just
the
gonna
people.
be talking about some. It's like, what the fuck they talking about? It's just a picture of some trees and shit back there. But yeah, that was I told myself that I was going to try to do something outside the house each month.
Okay.
Outside of just going to a bar or something like
Gotcha.
that, or working with organizations that I'm with. So
That's good. I'm proud of you for that because I think a couple of episodes back we just talked about how you haven't been taking your time. You haven't been taking those self-care mental health days that you keep saying that you need to take. So
I'm trying, brother.
yeah, I'm glad that you did that for yourself. Hopefully,
After the way that fucking these financial closes went,
man.
they stressed me the fuck out. I said, you know what?
Speaking
I'll do
of
something.
self-care, because we both are single at the moment. Valentine's Day is coming up. What you doing?
Nothing. I don't think so. So I did connect with somebody on Hinge.
Okay,
We've been chopping.
Tell me about it.
She's cool, but she's just very busy. She has a job where she travels around a lot.
I hope she got a job.
Hey, and stuff. But that's the person that I've been most consistent with as of now. But you never know. But as far as like,
pour this without showing the label.
no, you can see it. I think.
I
Anyway,
don't think so.
but
It's okay.
we've connected, and we've just been kind of talking. It took a while to kind of get in touch with each other because you don't be online or be on the apps all the time. We were supposed to actually, we were supposed to go out when I got that hotel, but since I didn't hear back from her, I was like, okay, you know what? This
Somebody
is
else
gonna be the
could-
weekend. Well, no. This will be the weekend that I get a hotel and I just kick it by myself.
Okay.
And stuff like that. And then my homegirl just so happened to be in town. So
Gotcha.
I was like, all right, cool. We can hang out.
Gotcha.
And she was feeling down too. Speaking of that, shout out to Lena.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
It is your birthday today. Shot caller, Lena. You're one of the faves. Happy 67th birthday. Not just
God darn. Big ass number.
No, but happy birthday. I know she gonna cuss me out when she hear the show because she's a avid listener.
Yeah.
But nah, happy birthday to you.
Birthday to you.
We are definitely gonna celebrate your life when we can because L'Oreal done got you tied up and
Man.
we was trying to take you out tonight and yeah, so show him this. Um,
No, I talked to her earlier. She said they got something. They got something going. Stuff.
Yeah, I don't
They
know.
got some- He said tomorrow she might be free.
yeah. Well,
Also,
tomorrow I'm at work, so
Leslie, keep your head up.
Gotta
she
keep
was
your
saying-
head
she hit
up.
me up earlier today and stuff. Said just pray for us stuff.
not that she don't. She let me tell you about our friends, your friend, because she only hit you up. I'll be waiting.
Well,
Shout out to
'cause
Leslie.
I reached out to her today and just talked to her and stuff and said she was going through some things and stuff. But if
Gotcha.
anybody's ever going through some stuff, don't feel ashamed to reach out to somebody.
Let me tell you,
And
if y'all have not paid attention to the shows yet, we stay going through shit. So if you ever need us,
you and I don't know.
hit us at 2 Cent Podcast
Shout
on
out to R. Kelly for writing
Instagram.
that. Yeah, I said it, and I meant it. Cry 2 tears in the bucket and fuck it.
Yeah, I was gonna double back to something, and now I don't even remember what it was.
Hey, brother.
Yeah. So I was out of town last week. That's why we didn't record. Shout out, we giving a lot of shout outs, and it's
Shout
what I
out to
do.
everybody.
Let me, yeah, because everybody need their flowers. Shout out to my boy Dre. First of all, I had to find a new barber after 20 years because Dre is the person that cuts my hair, and has cut my hair for the last 20 years. And the motherfucker at 34 years old decided to enlist in the army. I said, okay.
Did he do it just because he was like?
I mean, don't get me wrong.
Or did he just like do it and then now he found out that he got to go to fucking
No.
the Middle East
Cause we on some bullshit. No, don't get me wrong. I'm definitely proud of him. So let me tell why I was there first. So I was in South Carolina because he was graduating from basic training. So I went to the basic training graduation.
At Fort Bragg?
Fort Jackson.
Okay.
Yeah. And so I went out there, to catch the graduation, because I feel like you need to celebrate your people, celebrate your wins, take time out, make sure you're there for those special things. So I went out, and like I said, he decided at 34 that the Army is what he wanted to do. And don't get me wrong, I'm proud of him because I think it was a great decision, especially for him and his family. But the Army, number one, and right now, number two.
Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure, like, basic training is like, what, 90 days?
Something like that.
And, you know what I'm saying? People say, oh, no, we're not going to be, it's going to be very peaceful time. I'm like, oh, yeah, all right, do that. You know what I'm saying? A couple weekends.
Well, first of all, he went active duty. It
oh, shit, well, all right. Well, shit, just be on the base.
Ain't even a couple of weekends. We in this thing.
Stationed down in Hawaii, you know what I'm saying? Everybody go there clean, do nothing. Now you gonna be on the border and shit. So, all right, my nigga.
Oh,
shout
man.
Out to you.
Yeah. But shout out to
salute. Speaking of salutes, that motherfucker said, I ain't gonna do the rest of this shit.
Yo, because that takes us into our current events. This shit wild. This shit, yo.
It's a world. Bro, we ain't even talked about your week. How was your week?
We did talk about my week. We double
week.
back. We double back. But we on right now. Because let me tell you, this season of America is bro.
Woo.
When I tell you that shit a whole Netflix special.
Man.
How you feeling?
Brother, I don't know what the fuck's gonna happen. But I mean, hey, it's been plenty of times where I felt uncertain about shit, but I think that's one of the great things about.
All jokes aside, let me say this before we get into all the bullshit. If you are affected, if you are a government worker and you are affected by what's going on, because I know a few people personally that are being affected on some bullshit, just keep your head up. Hang in there.
Yeah.
And you are not in this fight alone. Now, when I say we are in a season of uncertainty and we are in a season of distraction and confusion.
Yeah.
Just know that you have people standing with you. Now the people standing on the
So some of y'all got people standing with
you. Oh no. Now I'm about to address that shit too. Now, if you standing on the other side of the fence, I hope that you get every single thing that you voted for. Everybody, when people be like, have the day you deserve, have the 4 years that you fucking deserve.
Shit.
I want you to. I'm gonna say 2 years because I'm gonna say that in 2 years, when midterms come around.
That wasn't nothing. I had my lips was.
I'm gonna say in the next 2 years we have midterms, so certain seats can flip, and there would no longer be. Hopefully, there would no longer be power just sitting on one side of the fence. And along with that, I will say I don't even want to make this show about politics because I feel like first of all, we're getting bombarded with just propaganda.
It's hard to get away from.
Yeah, we're getting bombarded with propaganda from both sides. And second of all, it's plenty of people out here, plenty of content creators, plenty of bullshit just on the inner wide web.
You trying to go to that side, brother?
Fuck
we
no.
can get paid.
Fuck no.
We can get.
Let me tell you,
we get fucking paid.
And I'm not what I've realized about this past week.
Hello, my baby. Yeah, mommy. But you can.
Hey, what I've realized about this past week is that I'm not about to go back and forth with nobody that don't do research and don't read and don't. I'm just not. It's not gonna happen.
Please, y'all don't have to get all y'all news from a certain side.
Let me tell you.
Just find some of this.
And here's the thing.
Minimum
For me, and I wholeheartedly mean this. If you are too far on either side, you're wrong.
Exactly.
Like, the purpose of democracy is to take all things considered and meet in the middle. Yeah. That's the purpose, right?
Definitely.
So if you're saying that you only agree too far to one side, you're wrong.
Yeah.
It's okay to be backing a certain party or backing a certain concept or mindset and still being able to accept that certain things on the other side are correct as well. Two things can be right at the same time.
Yeah.
And
I'm not gonna say right.
Two things can exist.
Yeah.
At the same
I don't
time.
want to say anybody's wrong. I mean, you have the right to think that the way you think. Now, I might be like, you're wrong.
You a dumbass.
You have the right to think that way.
You have the right to remain the fuck silent, stupid ass.
It's just, I mean, it's a lot.
It's bro.
I've been looking on like Facebook and stuff, and I'll be like,
I have to get
we
out.
We couldn't have graduated. This can't be the same.
No, but I mean,
school district that taught me, and you missed the whole lesson on some shit.
I'm bro.
Like where was you when we went over this?
I just everybody knows economics these days, and most motherfuckers can't spell economics and never seen a book,
man.
But we just know what's the best for the economy. Like I said, I don't want to turn. We not gonna turn this show into
Let's go that side.
But yeah, at the end of the day, I just want to say before you decide to put something or repost something or put something on social media or like do research where that shit came from.
Multiple sources of research. Don't just go with the first one that says what you wanted to say.
Yeah. And this might be a short show because this iPad is struggling.
Well, I mean, if the video cuts halfway through, y'all just get sound. It's because it is what it is.
Hey, we working.
Let me. Is that a C?
No. It is a USB to whatever the Apple shit is.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
And for some reason, Apple doesn't.
Is it not? It's not charging at all?
It's charging. I mean, it says it's charging, but it's also the percentage is going down.
Okay. Well, I mean, if we need to
it's Apple.
Take a commercial break, we can switch over to
I mean, at some point in time we could just stop it and restart it.
Like, all right, quick commercial break. Your ad can go right here.
But in other news and other current events, this chick in Pakistan, bro.
I'm not too familiar with the story. Let me know what's going on.
Okay, so I don't know the full thing, and like I said, I like to research.
Saw Candace Vaughn.
No.
Making fun of.
I do like to research stuff before we talk about it, but this one it's so random, bro, that I just had to mention it. So basically,
I said okay, like you had said something already.
my synopsis of it is that old girl was supposed to basically have an arranged marriage, right?
Okay.
And I think she catfished the family that she was supposed to marry into, and the young cat is he young, right? And so she gets over there, and it's not at all what she portrayed. But she gets over there and it's like, no, you gonna marry me because this is the arrangement that we had, right? And so the family decides like, oh, well, you kind of catfished us, so we hiding the son. So now she just kind of over there, but she's saying she not gonna leave because she's saying, I'm owed this because that's my husband.
But they didn't get
But
married.
in the meantime, huh?
They didn't get married.
No. But in the meantime, she over here just wreaking havoc. Like she over here demanding stuff.
What country is she in?
Pakistan. She's in Pakistan.
Don't they like-
That's what I said, bro. I swore.
I saw a video like she was talking crazy to some dude over there.
Yes.
I was like,
Bro, let me tell you, I'm ignorant when it comes to Pakistan. I ain't never been over there. I don't know what the culture is like, but my perception of the culture was I was like, I don't even think this is supposed to be happening. Like,
because our girls, one of the chicks like locked up. One chick was locked up over there for like
bro,
5 months.
I
the
just,
truck driver,
bro, I don't know what's going
because she
on.
wouldn't pay for a car or something. Like, all right.
I'm just,
They probably would have packed said it was somewhere over there.
I'm just like, bro, in my mind, and like I said, I'm ignorant to the fact. I can admit when I'm ignorant. I'm like, in there. I can admit when I'm ignorant to a certain fact in a certain culture. You know what I'm saying? So I can't speak on exactly what is supposed to happen or what's their standard. I just don't feel like this is it.
That's hey,
I was just like, bro, this is wild.
man. You think if she get stuck over there, you think I ain't even gonna go there?
Man.
Don't bring us back to politics. It's be like,
Oh
I
shit.
don't know you. I don't know you.
Man, I mean,
Not worth it.
Especially because of
We don't negotiate with terrorists. They just trying to get up. Hey, get the fuck out of here.
Hey, we gonna follow that story because I want to know what happens. I want to know what's gonna happen to her and like how all of that is gonna come out. I don't know. It's interesting. I just feel like it's reality. Like I feel like we're in such an age of like everything that's going on is fucking reality TV. Like this.
Have you seen the movie Idiocracy?
I feel like it's fitting for where we are right now.
So this guy from the 2000s, he does an army experiment. Him and a couple people, they do an army experiment, and they get put to sleep for maybe a couple 100 years. When he wakes up, Terry Crews is the president. He's not Terry Crews, but the character. He's like a wrestler.
Yeah.
Just entertainment person. He's been chosen to be the president. So he gets up. He's like, what the fuck is going on? Like, they're not drinking water. They drinking like Gatorade type shit and stuff. They're watering the plants with the Gatorade, so everything's dead. They call it Brando. Brando's got what the plants were or something like that. That's what they say. And he's like very dumb. But when he gets into the future, he has the highest IQ. So they choose him to be the advisor to the president to fix all the problems that's going on.
It sounds like where we.
So yeah, Idiocracy. If you haven't seen that movie, check it out. It's pretty funny.
We gonna do a review. We gonna start doing movie reviews and
She
shit.
got this right. This will be right here. Y'all see us get copyright strict. We need to learn the rules.
Bro, right?
Play the video for too long.
In other news, the Grammys just happened,
They did.
and people is pissed off.
They are losing their minds.
Why you think?
Cause hey, country ain't country.
All right, so let's because this is such a I feel like it, and it shouldn't be, but this is a controversial topic right now. And you know how the Beehive be coming.
Yeah.
How do you feel about a certain person crossing over to and making a quote unquote country album?
Go for it. I mean, I don't care. I'm all for that. I mean, I haven't heard the album, so I can't say that it's country or if it's not country. From what I heard, it's mixed reviews. I hear that it is country from certain people, and then a certain set of other people, it's like it's not country.
I feel like I only hear and this is no slight to anybody. I feel like I only hear that it's country from the Beehive.
Okay.
Because like I've heard some tracks off of it, and personally I don't think it is.
Okay.
Not saying that, it's not your cup of tea or whatever. Like, I mean, everybody likes what they like, right? But as far as the genre, because I do listen to certain country artists, I don't particularly see it, but I'm not mad at it. You know what I'm saying?
Is Teddy Swims country?
I don't know.
But he won a country
And
award.
Not at the Grammys. He didn't win a Grammy. I was actually mad that he didn't win a Grammy.
But then he won a country. Like, didn't he run like a country music award or something like that?
Like at the CMAs?
Probably so.
I don't know.
I don't just thought.
But
I sticks.
Hoping it stick.
I'm gonna put like try to see if I can put shit.
Nah, I wouldn't consider him country, and I was actually not upset but surprised that he did not win a Grammy.
So let me ask you this: is country really country? Considering where country actually came from.
Okay, so when you say that, what are you like? What sense are you saying? Because
country is
I feel like you're saying that
country is essentially blues.
Yes, in a presented a different way. Yes.
Yeah, with different instruments.
Yeah.
That was taken over and made to what it is today.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like people should have free range in that
no, and
genre.
I agree with you, but I'm saying that. So it's like when something comes up and it's kind of like something, but it's different. You kind of give it its own genre. Like that's how pop became about, right? Like pop wasn't always a genre, right?
Yeah, pop was like a faster paced R&B.
That's what I'm saying. So it was like in that actual argument.
Soul that kind of took over.
Yeah, that actual argument came up when it came to pop. Like it came up of, all right, this is not really R&B, so we can't really call it R&B. So let's put it in the category of its own. Like I think that's what it. And then even
Well, I mean, but even the people that started the kind of R&B, they kind of got pushed out, and it got took over by other people, and now it's pop.
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. Like, but see how that works though. It got taken over by other people, and then it became its own genre.
Yeah,
that's kind of like country, even though country started with. That's a whole history lesson. But I feel like the album wasn't really country. Like I don't think it was really a country album.
I guess I should actually just listen to the album, but I've just never been a Beyonce fan. I wouldn't say it. Like I enjoy her music, but I just never been big on it. Like I haven't listened to an album all the way through. I think the only album that I actually listened all the way through with Beyonce is the Writing on the Wall.
And that's not even Beyonce. Yeah.
Yeah, it's Destiny Child.
Yeah.
My sister had that album.
Everybody's sister had that fucking album.
So I mean, I guess I gotta listen to it to see like what's going on. But I got a wide range of music preference anyway.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even say preference, but
your repertoire.
Yeah. No, I'll listen to anything. Like Back in One. Have you ever heard the country version of Back in One?
Never.
There's a country version of Back in One.
Interesting.
They redid it. I forgot who sings it. Miley Ray Cyrus and not Miley Ray Cyrus, but Billy Ray Cyrus and
Miley Ray Cyrus. Rename both of them.
Both of their ass. But you know, just listen to the music. I mean, I can't go in there and tell anybody what's country. I mean,
Yeah. I mean, hey, it is what it is. Congratulations at the end of the day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Macklemore won a Grammy for rap. So
It won a Grammy. Now, let me ask you this while we're on the topic. Do you think that you can pay for those kind of things? Because that's what a lot of people...
So I know that people submit their music and people give gifts and everything like that, but ultimately it's up to a crowd of your peers to make that decision. So you can only vote on the Grammys if you've been nominated before, I think.
Okay.
You have to be a part of the Academy.
Gotcha.
Because this was right? The Academy
Yeah.
Awards.
Yeah.
So you can only be
Recording Academy.
No, that's Oscars.
Recording Academy.
Recording Academy. So yeah, you have to be nominated, and in order to do that, I know people give out every year. People give out like gift baskets and everything to kind of persuade people, and a lot of times it's the record labels that's doing that stuff.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
but I don't think anybody can individually just give out that much stuff to get to buy a Grammy.
Well, do you think it's a popularity contest?
A lot of times, yeah. But you know what it is? I think a lot of it is a lot of people just don't give a fuck.
Gotcha.
They'll see a name that they know,
And then,
and it just vote for it because I'm pretty sure
kind
these
of like the
people
ballot. Never mind.
I'm pretty sure these people aren't listening to these albums all the way through.
Right,
They're like, okay, this is
right.
the best album. We're like, oh no, I see.
Yeah, because I don't give a fuck. Teddy Swims, I've tried everything but therapy. You got that album fucked up. That album is a banger, beginning to end, in my opinion.
If I saw his name on the country list, I'd be like, who
I
the
know him.
Fuck, do I know? All right, yeah, okay. You get a vote from. So I mean, but that Beyonce album was huge. I mean, all of her albums are huge.
Well, I mean, because the Beehive is huge.
Yeah, I mean, and it's a plethora of diversity across it.
Yeah.
That
Is it? Never
those.
mind. I'm not even.
Go ahead.
Nope.
You say, is it diversity?
No, not even going down the road. Speaking of Grammys, though, Super Bowl is coming up on Sunday, and they not like us. How you feel?
I mean, I got invited to a party. I probably won't be able to make it. Super Bowl wise, I'm rooting for the Eagles.
I can never, as a Cowboys fan, I can never.
Well, I mean,
And don't get me
don't
wrong.
like black
Don't
people.
get me wrong. I actually like Jalen Hurts.
Texas kid.
But I can never root for the Eagles. I just can't. I can't do it.
You can.
I can't.
You can.
I can't. We just cut off.
Well, all right. Well, we cut off, so you'll probably be looking at a blank screen. Not a blank screen, but a wallpaper.
We can't finish the show though.
So we got a couple of minutes.
Yeah,
left.
yeah.
I'm not. We'll have to start it back up.
Ball out. Yeah. So, how you feel?
Okay, well, you know what? It's probably still going because you see the red lights are still on. So
Oh yeah.
it's probably recording on the cards. So we'll be all right.
I'm with it.
Now, how we get it to stop, that's a different story.
That's a different story. Yeah. So, how you feel about the halftime show? Because everybody keeps talking about the halftime show.
Halftime show. I mean, we've seen Kendrick perform halftime with Beyonce.
I have a valid question.
Okay, what's that?
Don't
What is he gonna perform?
Don't shoot me. Don't everybody that's Kendrick fans. And don't get me wrong. I do like a lot of Kendrick music. Does he have enough?
They say he does. So I just saw something that they said Drake stands have recorded the practice and already released that.
Really?
Yeah. They say it's a Drake stand, but I don't know. You know, some people just be doing stuff just to do stuff.
I mean,
Everybody's a stand.
Yeah. I mean, because okay, if I'm thinking off the top of my head, right, Kendrick songs that just slap enough to be a Super Bowl halftime, I'm thinking
Is it 15 minutes? 10 minutes? 15.
I don't know. So I'm thinking Not Like Us, DNA,
Okay. All of the stars. They say
And I
Sis is
was-
supposed to perform with
with SZA.
Yeah.
I was thinking that, but yeah, okay, All of the Stars, I give you that one. Loyalty.
Okay.
What's the Pull Up, Drink,
Swimming pools.
Swimming Pools. After that, I'm
I'd say
kinda,
Poetic Justice. He probably won't do that one though.
oh, all right.
Well, yeah. Because it's gonna be a very black show.
And I'm for that right
I
now.
think
I'm
with
for that right now.
current,
I'm for
it's
that.
gonna be very much Beyonce formation, or him and Beyonce at was it that was at the Grammys when it was kicking the water.
Oh
and
yeah,
shit.
yeah. Freedom. Yeah.
And then somebody gonna come out with nah. Let's see what else is on there. Humble could be on
Oh
there.
yeah, Humble. Okay. I mean, we might have a halftime show.
You can do it. I'm sure,
I just feel like
I'm
he
sure
got
it's gonna be a lot of stuff from this newer album.
Well, I hope not, because I don't. Anyway, I feel like it's got to be features. I feel like you got a feature.
I love Kendrick's features. I think I like his features more than I like his original music.
I would have to agree.
I say I know his features more than I know his original music outside of the singles.
Yeah.
I've just never been a big Kendrick fan like that.
Yeah.
And that's not me being biased that I'm just a super Drake fan, because I've never been like a super Drake fan
Not.
either. He just has more.
I mean, if we really talking about just fans, I'm honestly a Cole fan before I'm anything else.
I'm a Wale fan. So.
Yeah. I feel you.
They be like, that nigga trash.
Before, I mean, because we coming up into the last quarter of our show. So it is one thing on here that we can talk about, or we can skip over. Actually, we'll talk about it a little later.
Yeah, we can talk about it. We can talk about it now. Which one are we looking at?
Luca.
Oh, okay. Well, shit. I mean, that's your boy. So shit.
I'm not.
I don't give no fucks.
I mean, I feel you as a Mavericks fan. And you know what? I will say, before I be negative about it, let me see where it goes, because I know we're looking at a very different paced Dallas Mavericks. So I can't say that it's gonna be a bad thing.
Yeah.
But I feel like longevity wise, it'll probably be a bad thing, because if we're talking about a career superstar, Luka is it. Like, he's young. I think he was looking to continue his longevity here, just as Dirk did when he played for the Mavericks. And you know, I don't think he ever planned on really leaving. Now, with that being said, I mean, Bron is Bron. Like, and all of that whole, Bron was surprising. Fuck you. Because Bron is Bron. Like, the king is...
Well, I've heard, Luka doesn't keep the best shape of himself.
Yeah, they kept calling him Fat Boy, but that Fat Boy was
fat.
going on your ass. He wasn't Fat Boy like fucking
He was.
Pelican.
Are you talking about Zion?
Zion fat ass.
He already was close.
But he was still balling. Zion kept getting hurt because he was fat.
Well, Luka be hurt too.
I mean,
And stuff, and Luka, he drank like fucking 2 beers after practice and 2 beers after the game and stuff. And
Slovenian.
he would, you know what I'm saying? His coaches would be like, all right, let's not do this. And he'd be like, fuck you. I don't know how to fuck.
He's Slovenian.
Fuck they talking about.
It's Slovenian. he just plays slow ball.
He's slow as fuck. He is that. Doesn't play defense.
I
But
mean,
you know, you gotta play defense to win championships. Eventually, you know.
yeah.
But y'all
I will-
y'all got AD.
Yeah, that's what I said. We'll see. Like I said, I'm not gonna say anything negative about it until we figure out exactly what this is gonna look like for us. We'll see, Brandon. It is what it is.
Y'all was out here wilding though. Y'all had a coffin downtown, and
Yeah, I did. Dallas sports, man. Yeah,
I don't know. Y'all should be used to the shit.
yeah.
Anyway, yeah.
No, because I can't say all of Dallas sports because we just made it to the Western Conference Finals last year,
I mean, but
and in both hockey and basketball. So
well, I mean, I'm a Stars fan, so I'll take that one, and I'm a Rangers fan, so
and we just won a World Series. So you're talking about three out of the four have had good seasons in the last 5
I'm not talking
years.
about finals. I'm talking about actually championships.
Nah, but I'm saying
No,
actual.
No.
Well, first of all,
no.
let's not talk about teams.
No.
Anywho,
What have you done for me lately?
what has your team done?
Which one?
The fact that you have to say which one is diabolical.
I'm saying which
so
one?
Come
It's
in-
multiple sports.
So we got
Multiple sports.
We got
You see how you change subject. See how you change subject.
we got a main topic that you brought up to me, and I'm gonna play a clip and then we gonna talk about this. So here's the clip.
It was a joint account. No, he married. Bro, he married a
Let me how long because I messed it
You're
up.
not looking at it.
Let me start it over. There we go.
your finances. Anything could be going on with. So basically, don't marry a thieving woman. She's not. She's a thief, bro.
It was their joint
He's
account.
married to the woman and she's high. She's pulling money out.
It was a joint account.
No,
It
he
was a
married.
joint account.
Bro, he married a woman and said, "I trust you with the finances. Don't worry about. I'ma work. I'ma trust you with the finances. So if I put my trust in you to make sure that you keep the finances and you pulling money out on the low for years, you're stealing. It's not stealing. It's
Well,
stealing.
I don't know. Well, that's the wrong word.
Because I trust you not to do it.
Not stealing.
I trust you to maintain the finances and put them where they belong. Not for you to duck them off in an escape account.
It's not stealing.
Well, yeah, just to be like
She's
accurate.
able to have
She
what
is.
he brings in.
Okay, but
Wouldn't that be her fun then? She didn't need an escape.
I was about to say, okay, so that is
All right, so I'm gonna stop it right there. The caption reads: "Stay-at-home wife secretly stashes $750 a month from husband's money. Smart or shady?" Now she's a stay-at-home wife, and the account was labeled "escape route." Now, how you feel about it?
Whoo! Let me tell you something, brother. My 50K don't allow me to let $750 remove out my account without noticing the shit.
Is it stealing? Is it stealing?
To me, I would say yes. It'd be different if it was a savings account, a joint savings account, but just move it without letting anybody know. Even if you're doing it just to save money, for both of y'all, this is like solely for yourself. So I'm like, how do we justify that? It's like you just setting yourself up for your escape.
Let me say this. First of all, I don't think I think it's
Okay, to smack them all.
I think that it's not smart for you to ever feel comfortable enough to not pay attention to what's going in and out of your account. Whether you have a joint account,
cameras
whether you
just did
have
something.
Oh, let me ask you that.
Uh-huh.
Do you feel like joint account is a thing? Like, do you if you were to, when you get married, do you want a joint account or do you think y'all should have separate accounts?
I think you just fucked them cameras up.
I didn't. I'm good.
Are they still recording? Mm-hmm. You sure?
Positive.
We're not ready no more.
Fuck me.
But anyway, I think we all think that it was a good idea for you. No, I think you should have a joint account, and that's solely based on, uh, bills, family stuff, future building, and everything like that. But I think it's also important to have those separate accounts when you want to have those outside, have your fun money, I guess you could say, or your individual purchases. But I think it's okay to have a joint account. I think my parents actually have a joint account, but they still have their separate accounts because you have your portion that you do. It is important to be an individual. You don't want to have to check with somebody every time that you do something with the money that you earn.
I feel like it was malicious in the fact that, first of all, the account was labeled escape route.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that. First of all, I feel like you're kind of setting yourself up for failure if you label an account escape route. Like, you're saying that at some point this is going to go wrong and I need to protect myself. And I hear when I read a lot of the comments and I hear a lot of women, even the women on the panel was saying, "Oh, this is a smart thing to do."
Let me ask you this. This versus a prenup. Is it in the same vein? Does a prenup mean that you're planning for things to go wrong, or is it just something they have in place just in case?
That's a good question. Because I personally am pro prenup, right? Mm-hmm. And the reason I am pro prenup is because at the end of the day, you can, no matter how much you want to, right? You can only control 50% of this.
Okay.
Like, you can only control what you bring to the table and what you are willing to hang in there for, right? You can't make anybody else hang in there because y'all took vows and y'all said, "Oh, it's till death do us part and we gonna ride this thing out," right? Mm-hmm. So as a man, I would rather have that in place, knowing that you could potentially be entitled to half of everything that I have, even the stuff that I worked for before you came along. Because at this point, like, we're not in our 20s anymore. You know what I'm saying? Mm. And so anything that we would have gotten back then and grew with somebody to get, then I would say, "Oh yeah, you was around for all of this, right?" Yeah. If I would have gotten married in my early 20s, I probably wouldn't have been looking at a prenup.
Gotcha.
But this day and age where I'm coming in, and I would hope, well, not even hope, for me, my standard would be that we're both coming in established. Gotcha. So if we get to the point if you get to the point where you want to separate from me, then you should take what you came in with, and I should be able to do the same. Because we both came into this with stuff already. Like, it's not a come up at this point. You know what I'm saying?
But you wasn't with me shooting in the gym. No.
Yeah. So, I mean, how you feel about it? Do you feel like that's stealing? Do you feel like, or first of all, how do you feel about prenup?
I'm pro prenup. Just to set a baseline, and then anything after that. But a lot of times people think prenup just means it completely covers everything that you brought in. But going into the relationship, this is what we brought. Mm-hmm. This is what we need to take out, mm-hmm. and then whatever we establish together
can be divided.
Yeah, we can figure out what we need to do there. So I don't think there's anything wrong with that. It's a lot of people that think that you just setting yourself up for failure. It's a lot of times when people get offended when you even mention it.
Well, at the end of the day, again, I can't control what you do.
Yeah.
I can hope and plead and pray all I want to, but I can never control what you choose to do. And if you say that you're done with the relationship, it ain't shit I can do about it. So why not have the control why not control what I can up front?
Yeah.
That's how I feel about it. Now, in the same sense, do you feel like, so here's the thing. Can we support one and not the other? And I'm gonna bring up the topic of sex, right?
Uh-huh.
Can you support one without the other? Like, can you say that, oh, you're entitled to one but not the other?
That's a tricky subject because I mean, within your vows, you promise to have all this stuff, and then you start thinking about your husbandly duties and your wifely duties and stuff like that. I've been in those relationships where it's been like, if you want to go ahead, I mean, if you can get it up, then
Take it.
yeah. Stuff, it's my job to get it up. It's your job to put it down. And stuff like that. And I've had ex-girlfriends where they'd be like, yeah, if I'm sleeping, you want to go ahead and take it, and I'm all for it and stuff like that. But, some people not into that. And,
Yeah.
I think it has to be established before the relationship.
Yeah, I just think in that particular situation, I think she was trifling for that. Like, the fact that first of all, you don't work. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so I feel like that man is entrusting you to worry about the finances,
Yeah.
and he's basically relinquishing all power to you.
Yeah.
And age old
betraying.
saying, right? You give somebody an inch, they take a fucking mile.
Yeah.
And I think that's a part of that. Like, he entrusted you with that,
But
and
bitch,
you
yes,
decided
she
that you
wanna
was gonna
have
be
nine.
sneaky.
You know how the
Now,
gang going, you gonna have time. And that's that word.
yeah.
That's that nerve. That's what that is.
Now if and I feel like it was intentionally manipulative or intentionally scandalous because of the name of the account. It was the escape
Yeah.
account. Like,
Dumbass.
if it would have been a rainy day account,
Yeah.
first of all, I need to know about the shit. Like,
Yeah, definitely.
but I think that you can say that, okay, there wasn't any ill intent in something like that versus you calling it an escape route. Like, I'm looking at you, I'm side eyeing you.
Yeah, like you planning to.
You're taking advantage.
Yeah.
So,
I
I
mean,
mean,
fails. Chop a motherfucker in the throat. Don't do that, y'all. Don't do that.
you're going to jail. You're going to jail.
Going to jail now.
Y'all let us know. Let us know what y'all feel about it. We played the clip, so I definitely want to know what y'all think about it in the chat. Is it still in when you're in a marriage? Is that possible, especially when it comes to finances? Y'all let us know what you think. We
I'm
got a
married,
top.
folks. Let us know.
Yes, we got a top 3.
Okay.
Top 3. This goes back to our intro. Top 3 traffic pet peeves. 1.
Okay.
Go in order.
In order? I don't know if I can go in order.
Okay.
No, I might be able to go in order. My
You
number,
starting at 3 or you starting at 1?
I know my number 1.
Okay.
For sure.
Okay.
Number 1, not using your blinker. I
Okay.
feel like that is the easiest thing that you could do.
Okay.
So why not just use your fucking blinker?
I'm gonna take that off the list because that was on my list, but it wasn't top.
Okay.
So I'm gonna take that off my list because I have a few pet peeves. I have road rage, so I have
Okay.
things that piss me off on the road. My number 1, and I was gonna post this, but I didn't. My number 1 is a fucking baby on board sign. I don't give a fuck.
What the fuck?
Look at me. I'm the captain now. I don't give a fuck that you have a baby on board. Get the fuck out of the way. Move. What?
Fuck kids?
Just fuck them kids. Just because you have a baby on board does not mean that you can do a 40 in the fast lane. Move the fuck over. If you so worried about that baby on board, get the fuck in the right lane. My number one pet peeve.
All right. Number 2, I would say late merging. People that wait till the last second to merge.
Okay, are we talking about? Because in my defense, I late merge sometimes, but
We like because you like the zipper merge and stuff. I'm okay with the zipper merge.
okay,
But
okay.
I'm talking about people that get out, speed up, and then try to merge back over.
Gotcha.
Because you feel like your life is that much more important than everybody else's.
Gotcha. My number 2 is a kind of along the lines of my number 1, because I stay in the fast lane. If you see somebody coming up, first of all, pay attention. Situational awareness is a thing. Pay attention to the road. Like, I don't give a fuck what if you can't talk on the phone and drive at the same time, then don't fucking do it. If you see somebody in your rear view and they are traveling faster than you are traveling, move. Get the fuck out of the way.
I can understand that. I can't hate on that.
Like, I don't understand. People, if you are listening, the left lane is a passing lane. I don't give a fuck what speed you're going. If you are not passing anybody, please get the fuck over.
That's going to kind of go into my last one. People that decide to speed up once they see that somebody's trying to pass them.
Oh yeah, I hate that shit too.
It's like
that shit
you
happened to me
could've-
today.
You could have just been driving this speed.
That shit
Normally, we would have been okay.
That
but
shit
now
happened to
you
me today,
decided
and
to-
I told you I get road rage. So
yeah, that's gonna be my last.
fuck
one.
around and find out if you want to. My last one is people that fucking stop to turn. People, you do not have to stop. Slow down. You know your turn is coming up. Turn the fucking wheel. Keep going. Roll into that turn.
But if it's a stop sign,
It's no,
Oh,
if it's
red light.
if it's a stop sign, fine. But if you are just turning, if you got a green light,
okay, I got you.
you got a green light, and you're in the right lane, fucking turn already. Or if you're going into a parking lot, unless it's one of them humps from hell, turn into that fucking parking lot. You are impeding a lane of traffic. Move, bitch.
Well, they told you to get the fuck out the right lane. Speed demon.
No. This we're talking about we're not talking about highway now. We're talking about road.
Is the road is left lane
Road.
on the road is still
Yeah, it's still passing lane. It's supposed
or
to be.
like is it middle lane is supposed to be steady flow. Left lane and right lane is supposed to be for turning. It's get the fuck out.
Well, no, because usually, I mean, well, if we talking about it in the city, most left lanes, most turn left lanes have their own lane. Most.
yeah, when you get down to, it'll have a little.
Yeah.
When you get to that part, get over. You don't have to slow down to get up. Just
Yeah,
get over.
you just get over. You don't have to. You do not have to fucking stop.
I can feel that one because I've had that.
Tell us y'all top 3. We want to hear. We want to hear y'all on a couple of things. Well, hopefully y'all can still see us because we got a lot going on. But just let.
Doug wanted to cut the fucking iPad back on. So if it cut out and then we got 2 different pieces of video,
We gonna see.
This is
I
what
think
it
we got
is.
it, but we gonna see. Y'all know what it is. You can agree with us. You can disagree with us. Really, you can do whatever the fuck you want to do.
father fuck you.
At the end of the day, that's just our 2 cents on it, man. Y'all have a good one. We'll see y'all next week. This has been episode number 74.
Aye.